In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on June 21st, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets. As we provide these videos on a daily basis, I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Chicago Cubs vs. Pittsburgh Pirates. The Chicago Cubs and Pittsburgh Pirates carry on their 4-game set tonight in Pennsylvania as the battle for third place continues. The Cubs will look to gain ground in the division as they send Matt Swarmer to the bump tonight, while the Pirates counter with Roansy Contreras. The Cubs are 0-5 in their last 5 road games and 2-11 in their last 13 overall. The Pirates are 1-4 in their last 5 home games and 2-11 in their last 13 overall. The over is 4-0 in Cubs' last 4 Tuesday games. The under is 5-2 in Pirates' last 7 home games. The Cubs are 6-2 in the last 8 meetings in Pittsburgh and 13-6 in the last 19 meetings. The Cubs have been one of the worst teams in baseball over the last couple of weeks. They are currently riding a stretch where they've dropped 11 out of their last 13 games, and they're 1-7 over their last 8 road games. I'm going to back the Pirates tonight, as I believe they have the better starting pitcher and their bullpen has a sizable edge. Contreras has made 3 starts this month for the Pirates, and he's posted a 3.68 ERA compared to Swarmer's 6.75 ERA over 3 starts. It's also worth noting that Swarmer's ERA away from Wrigley season uptick to 10.8 over a 5-inning sample size. Being that these starters are young and still working up their stamina, it's likely we'll get to the bullpens pretty early in this game. The Cubs boast the 2nd worst bullpen in baseball in terms of ERA compared to the Pirates, who come in at 18th. Matt Swarmer has been getting rocked lately, allowing 13 hits and 11 runs in his last 14.2 innings. Roansy Contreras has been more reliable, and that includes 8 earned runs allowed in his last 24.1 innings. The Pirates' offense has also picked up as of late, so the Pittsburgh Pirates money line is our full game side pick. The Pirates lineup went crazy on Monday night, but that is the outlier. In the other 9 games against the Cubs this season, they have scored a total of 22 runs for an average of 2.44 runs per game. Overall, Pittsburgh's offense is not very deep or competitive. Despite facing an unproven starting pitcher, it doesn't take much to stymie this Pirates offense. The same can be said for the Cubs, as evident by their ugly loss on Monday and lack of production both recently and this season as a whole. When water finds its level with both teams, it results in low offensive production. Neither of these offenses have been potent over the last couple of weeks. As a matter of fact, the Pirates have been the worst offense in baseball over the last 15 days. They're ranked dead last in both team batting average .192 and OPS .589, and they're the only ball club in baseball with an OPS lower than .600 during that time frame. The Cubs aren't much better, coming in at 23rd .230 and 25th .648. respectively. Additionally, the Pirates have been an under team all season. They are the 3rd best team to the under, going 34-25-6 on the year. The Cubs are an under team when getting away from Wrigley, posting a record of 15-13-0 to the under. The under looks good with these teams' lack of firepower. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Detroit Tigers vs. Boston Red Sox. Detroit will be looking to bounce back from a series opening loss when it faces Boston on Tuesday night. The Tigers entered the series on a 2-game losing skid, but it came up short in a 5-2 final on Monday. Boston has now won consecutive games and is currently fighting for a spot in the current playoff picture. The Tigers are 99-205 in their last 304 versus a team with a winning record, and 2-6 in their last 8 in Game 2 of a series. Detroit is 2-6 in their last 8 road games versus a lefty starter. Meanwhile, the Sox are 5-2 in their last 7 Tuesday games and 5-2 in their last 7 in Game 2 of a series. The over is 4-0-1 in Boston's last 5 in Game 2 of a series. Detroit gets to take advantage of Rich Hill, who has struggled as of late and has been terrible at home. while the Tigers' bats are starting to heat up and they also crush lefties. In Hill's last 5 starts, Boston is 2-3 and has only won by more than 2 runs in one of the games, which is why this is a good spot for the Tigers to keep this close. Although Boston can score a ton of runs, Brisk has been phenomenal as of late and he should be able to limit the damage and keep the Red Sox's offense quiet. Brisk has been on a nice run over his last 3 starts. In that span, he's got just 2 earned in 18.2 innings on 13 hits and 3 walks. As for Hill, he's got 5 earned in 10 innings on 12 hits and 2 walks in his last pair of games. Detroit's offense is going to need to find some space here, but if they can give Brisk a few runs, the Tigers should be in good shape. The rookie has put together 2 really strong outings in a row, and Boston does not have the luxury of knowing what to expect from him. So the Detroit Tigers to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. Detroit had gone over the total in 5 straight games at Fenway Park prior to barely sliding under the number on Monday night. Detroit's offense is understandably priced low in the market, so a few early runs will put both wagers in a nice spot. Hill has struggled at home and Boston's offense can put up a ton of runs in a hurry. In the 3 games these 2 teams played earlier this season, 2 games went over 9 runs and averaged 9.33 runs per game. The weather is also showing to be fairly warm and dry, which should allow the ball to carry more. Both teams have offensive weapons to hit home runs, especially against the starting pitchers. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. New York Yankees versus Tampa Bay Rays. The New York Yankees take on the Tampa Bay Rays in the second game of a 3-game set at Tropicana Field. The Yankees pulled out a 4-2 win on Monday night, plating 2 in the 9th inning after Tampa had stormed back to tie the game an inning prior. New York currently owns a cushy 11.5 game buffer atop the American League East with the best record in baseball. New York is 9-1 in their last 10 games overall and 17-7 in their last 24 road games, while the over is 4-2 in their last 6 road games. Tampa Bay is 1-5 in their last 6 games overall and 6-2 in their last 8 home games, while the under is 5-2 in their last 7 games overall. These American League East rival games are always tricky to predict, but there is simply no way you can fade the Yankees at the moment given their 2022 track record. The club does virtually everything well with the best pitching and power bats in the game. Look for Tampa to be stretched thin on Tuesday night as they try to patch together 9 innings against the top scoring team in baseball. On the other end, Nestor Cortes has been brilliant all season. Look for him to continue to dominate against a Rays team that ranks just 25th in runs scored and 26th in OPS. These teams are headed in opposite directions at the moment, with New York 10-1 in their last 11 and the Rays just 1-6 in their last 7. I get the case to be made for the Rays at home in this one, but the thing is that Nestor Cortes has pitched really well already twice against the Rays this season, and the Rays for whatever reason just have not been able to give the Yankees the hard time that they have been able to in years past. If we can get another solid start from Cortes, I like the Yankees' chances, so the New York Yankees money line is our full game side pick. Tampa Bay has been going under at a strong rate, with 5 of its last 7 games being included in that trend. The Rays are lacking the offense to compete with a pitching staff like New York's. Cortes is on fire right now. Continue to keep his ERA below 2. He is facing a wounded Tampa Bay lineup that ranks near the bottom of the majors in batting average. The Rays have an outstanding bullpen though, so they should be able to limit the damage enough. Both of these teams feature an elite stable of arms, with each squad ranking inside the top 5 in runs scored, opponent batting average, and opponent OPS. We were treated to a mouth-watering pitcher's duel in the series opener, which predictably yielded very few runs. Expect more of the same on Tuesday as Nestor Cortes continues his excellent season against a struggling Rays offense. Tampa Bay is always a prime under candidate given their top 5 pitching staff and bottom-tier offensive output. The under is 4-1 in their last 5. I am expecting a score line in the 5-1 range. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.